Howdy, howdy. Welcome back to another episode of We Talk Sports presented by We TV. I'm the host, as usual, Dom Siani, and joining me today are my co hosts, Owen Fleming, and our guest here, Alexander Hoffman, host of Chats with Cats. Welcome, Alex, to another episode of We Talk Sports. Obviously, it's March, and March Madness is about to happen as we're recording this. Tomorrow is the start of the first round. And yeah, got a lot of basketball to talk about, a lot of games to go over, and to talk about some of our predictions, I guess you could say, our brackets, and who we think is going to win the national championship. So I guess we'll start off with talk about the men's bracket. I know that there's just a lot of good teams this year for the men's bracket.
There are, I think, and we've already watched a couple of games. As we're filming this, the first two games of the first four have already happened. Last night we watched the game between Howard and UMBC. UMBC, by the way, the first ever 16-1 upset school. Yeah, that's why they were like my favorite to win, and then they did unfortunately lose on a last-second three-point attempt from about half court, more like a logo three. But it's a tough but really good game between those 16 seeds. They fight so hard.
I was watching the NC State versus Texas game as well. You know, since my sister goes up to State, I was rooting for them. They couldn't get it done either. You know, it was really close in the end, but ultimately, it's tough.
Couldn't do that magical Cinderella run this year, but.
Maybe
I don't know if I
Will Wade.
expected it.
No,
Yeah, give Will Wade some time, I think.
As long as you don't go to LSU.
Yeah, those games were interesting. You know, Texas last year had a similar predicament with blowing the lead and, ultimately choking that game away. But this time, they almost did it again, but they actually held on.
Made it in this
Made it.
time.
They made it. They made it this time. But I guess we'll start things off by talking about the games that are going to happen. We obviously have some games tonight that are going to determine the 11th and 16th seeds. We'll talk about who we think might win those games when we get to those games. But let's actually start off the bracket. And Owen here is actually filling out his bracket right now.
Yeah,
So-
I had about half of it done earlier, but it deleted it all, so I was starting over.
I'm doing another bracket as we speak as well.
So which game are we talking about
Well, we'll
first?
start off
we'll
with
start in the
top
beginning
of-
of the East.
top of the
Okay.
East here. We got, of course, the Duke Blue Devils, Alex's favorite team, taking on CNA. Or
Give me Duke.
Yeah,
Give
they've
me
got to
Duke.
win
I mean,
that,
sorry,
right?
they got to get Duke.
They got it. They got it.
Like, they have to win that.
They have to
Yeah.
win that one, yeah. But next up, we got ourselves Ohio State taking on TCU. I'm taking the Buckeyes in that one. It's a really close
I'm
matchup.
taking TCU
Taking
on that.
the
Yeah.
Horned Frogs? Okay.
I mean, I feel like I probably got to go with the Buckeyes as well. But that is a potential close game.
Yeah, 8-9s they're always going to be pretty close.
Yeah.
I could see it going either way.
They're honestly some of the hardest games to pick,
Yeah.
just because you
They
don't
are.
know who's going to win.
They are really hard. I will
Absolutely.
say one thing. Ohio State, they lost to Pitt.
Yeah.
Yeah, and where's Pitt in all this, by the way, Dom?
Not here,
Dang. Weren't they supposed to
does
fire?
that
Weren't they supposed to fire their coach but change their mind?
supposedly. I mean,
Yeah.
they have like a new director there, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't want to pay his buyout.
No. But moving on to the 5 and 12 seed, we got ourselves St. John's taking on Northern Iowa.
I think this is going to be the Clemson McNeese of this year. I think
Are
that
you-
Northern Iowa takes it.
Are you
Interesting.
saying that just because St. John's beat UConn?
I'm not. I do think that St. John's is a very formidable opponent, and I think it would be pretty interesting if we get to St. John's UConn as the Elite Eight match for the East. But I do think I watch Northern Iowa pretty closely. I think they're pretty good. I think they might be able to pull this one.
I like Rick Pitino. I think he's a pretty old coach, but he's been around the block. He knows how to keep his team in control. I think St. John's is going to win.
Yeah, I believe so. I think St. John's. They're really kind of under the radar-ish. Like last year, they kind of made a stride, obviously, with Rick Pitino. But this year, I think they have a good shot at winning the whole thing.
But then again, last year they were put as like a 2 seed and immediately lost, or almost
Well,
immediately.
I will say, wasn't that like
they
their
kind of choked.
Yeah.
wasn't that their first year though?
I think that was Pitino's first year.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'll go St. John's
Yeah.
for this. I've done
Okay.
Northern Iowa in enough brackets.
Well, we got Kansas and CA Baptist.
Yeah.
Kansas.
Kansas,
Kansas.
probably.
If Kansas loses to CA Baptist,
That's concerning.
that's really concerning for
Yeah.
a supposed blue blood in college basketball.
Yeah.
So,
Though we do have a Kansas flag now
We
in
do
our
have a
in our
Kansas
apartment.
flag in our apartment. Yes, we do in fact have one.
We aren't
Why'd you buy
necessarily
that?
can't.
We
didn't buy it,
I was
we-
gifted it,
Oh,
He
very
was
nice.
gifted
very
it.
which
nice.
is an interesting
Oh.
gift. Oh, there we
Look,
go.
look, it's
That's
now it's
unfortunate.
trying to make room for that Kansas flag.
Hang it up.
Might have to bring that if they do
Yeah.
really well by the next
Yeah.
time.
Yep, we might have to.
Then we got the
Lou-
6 and
South
11
Florida.
seed.
Mm.
Louisville and South
I'm taking
Florida.
South Florida.
I'm taking South
I watched the championship for the American. I think Dom might have watched part of that with me. South Florida, they're good.
They're a
Yeah.
good team. No, they're really a good team.
They fight.
They
Yeah.
do fight. Louisville's just interesting. Like you don't really think of them that much. They float around the ACC.
They got whacked by Duke both times they
Yeah.
played them.
Yeah, so they can make a run, but yeah, South Florida just looks like the
The
hot team.
spread's
right
4.5.
now. Okay, there you
It's
go.
close
Yeah,
for
well,
6-11.
I think I'll take USF. You've convinced me.
There you go.
Bulls.
Moving, you're taking the Bulls.
The Bulls.
Yeah, the
Well,
South Florida Bulls.
You're
Yeah.
taking that because I picked Michigan State to win.
No, the other one.
No, and the
I'm
next
talking about
one.
Louisville, South Florida.
Oh,
Are
the
this
Bulls.
Also, are they also?
I don't know
well,
if
these
they're-
are
North
the
Dakota's the
Buffaloes, right?
Bison
Or
or
Bison.
Bison,
or something,
okay.
yeah.
Bison, Buffalo. Okay.
I'm taking Michigan State on this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
no
think that's
upset
an easy
watch.
3-14. I don't think. I mean, North Dakota State's not a basketball school. I don't think. I think they're a football school, obviously.
Mm.
I don't think this is a school I'm worried about doing any upsetting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Michigan State, they've struggled in football for a while, but I think they probably have that in the bag.
I would say they're a better basketball team, at least in recent memory.
Michigan State with player Jeremy Fears as well,
Mhm.
leading the nation in assists per game.
Yeah.
Important note there.
No, it is important to know there that they got one of the best just facilitators, I guess you can say.
Point guards.
Yeah, one of the best guards in the entire country, you could say.
He's
And
good.
Yeah, I think this next matchup's pretty interesting too with UCLA versus
UCLA
UCF.
and UCF
Yeah,
is
I
different.
agree.
For some reason, I don't know why, but I just feel like UCLA could make a run.
He's been saying this
I
for
just
a few
think that
days
they
now.
could.
I don't know
They-
what he's talking about.
What do you mean?
I mean, I think it's obviously
They
they
beat
could, but they were
Purdue.
put this low for a reason.
They
Yeah,
beat
but
Illinois.
I
They
feel
beat
like
Michigan State.
That 7-10 is upset watch anyway,
Mhm.
and I don't know. I think this one is very up in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Was it,
I'll,
Um,
I'll limit my upsets in this bracket.
Yeah.
I'll do UCLA.
Okay.
And the
I'm-
next one's an easy.
I'm gonna take UCF.
Speaking of upset alert, I think we got the Furman
Oh.
Paladins taking
Wow.
on.
No,
Give me the Paladins.
I don't think
Not
you guys
really.
should be on the Western Sports
Not
Show
really.
anymore.
Not really. Not
No.
really.
I think Furman. I got the opportunity to watch them. Me
Mhm.
and Owen both did live at the SoCon tournament for the quarterfinals, and as they took on Samford, and Alex Wilkins is such a good player,
Yeah.
but he's a good player at the mid-major level.
Yeah.
We're talking about UConn with Alex Caravan solo ball.
Who
I'm
beat
a-
the Florida Gators?
yeah, this is a good team, guys.
Yeah, so-
This UConn team is better than last year.
You know we like to support the SoCon, but yeah, I gotta go with UConn.
Yeah,
I do have
mean,
a bracket where Furman wins, but it's such an interesting one.
South. I mean, Florida.
Florida, I
Florida.
think, takes care of it. They're
Florida
very.
takes care of
Yeah, this
whoever they
isn't-
face today.
They take.
I'm
Yeah.
not worried about
Yeah.
Prairie View A&M.
I don't
or
think I'm going to
Lehigh.
be worried
I'm gonna
about.
take Lehigh in
I don't
that, by the
think-
way.
Yeah, I don't think. Okay.
As in, like, out of the
Yeah.
first
Yeah,
four.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was about to say. I was like. I was just gonna say I'm not gonna expect a 1 seed to get upset
Yeah.
out of this.
There's
I don't know.
one I'm waiting for, but yeah.
Another Carolina school with the 8th seed.
I know. Yeah.
One that's going to get taken out immediately
Oh, wow.
by
By
9 seed Iowa.
No faith in Clemson.
No faith in Clemson.
Absolutely not.
I mean, I can.
Last year they got wiped by McNeese easy.
ESPN also thinks that Clemson, they lost to NC State, they lost to Duke, they lost to Alabama, lost to BYU.
yeah.
I don't know if that's great.
As we'll get to later, they're pretty good. They've got a good player.
Yeah, they got a
At
good
least
player.
one.
They got a great player. They got possibly arguably.
Maybe the first pick. There's like 2 or 3 players
yeah,
total that
he could.
be.
He could. He's
So,
a freshman. but
Anyway, we'll get
Y'all
there.
taking Clemson? Or
I'm
Iowa?
taking Iowa.
I'm taking
Okay.
Clemson in that one.
It's an 8-9. It's barely an upset if
give,
it is an
give me
upset.
Iowa.
Give you
Iowa.
okay.
Yeah.
Vandy McNeese is
yeah.
our 5-12.
Yeah.
I
Next
think
to that,
I think we know somebody that's a big McNeese fan. Actually, I think
Oh,
he's in the
yeah.
studio right now.
yeah,
Uh,
Jacob was
Yeah,
just
he-
telling us before this that he really wants McNeese to win.
He
so
wants to interview
let's
Amir
go,
Khan.
McNeese.
He wants Amir Khan
Is he
in
coming in
studio.
here?
Oh,
Well, there
never
he is right
mind.
now.
Guess not.
Yeah, that's
He
yeah.
doesn't want to interview Amir Khan. He wants to interview the best player on McNeese's team.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pick
Vanderbilt?
Make sure you edit that out. I'm gonna pick. I think Vanderbilt. I don't think
Yeah.
McNeese has got it this year.
Yeah, I don't think they have.
I do think it'd be fun if they were a 5-12 2 years in a row with an upset.
It would be very interesting, but
Vanderbilt's good.
Vandy's
Yeah.
a good team.
Vandy's a good team.
That
They just beat
Arkansas
Vandy.
Vanderbilt game.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've been improving their athletics. I mean, obviously with football, but like basketball, women's basketball, they've been pretty good.
You know, we beat Vanderbilt. Western did in 2023.
That's right. I remember that.
We did beat them with
Yeah.
the dream team: Russell,
Oh,
Woolbright, and
What a team.
Trey Jackson.
What a team that was.
Anyway,
Nebraska Troy.
I think this is a potential upset on the 4-13.
Okay.
Troy is the champion of the Sun Belt, which if you have not seen what the Sun Belt tournament looks like, it is the gross staircase bracket. It's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. If the lower two seeds want to win, they have to win 7 straight days in a row.
Interesting.
Because yeah,
Yeah.
I think Troy could take it.
I think I gotta stay with Nebraska.
Yeah,
Honestly.
that's a smarter pick.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I'm going on vibes.
I'll take Troy on that one. I've
Okay.
been, yeah. Nebraska is weird. I haven't seen them a lot in basketball.
I know.
Yeah.
I just think of them as like a mid football team, honestly.
Matt Rule.
Well, yeah.
Matt Rule.
Hey, don't get me started. All right, moving. Speaking of North Carolina, I should say,
bracket.
got the Tar Heels taking on VCU.
I mean, I probably got to go with the Tar Heels. I think. You know,
Yeah.
I like supporting Carolina schools on the bracket. I
Mhm.
won't lie.
Well, you didn't pick Clemson.
That's true, but
They're not
they
North
lost to
Carolina.
NC State.
They're not North
so,
Carolina though.
Yeah. That's
So, but yeah, I'm taking the Tar Heels in this one. It's a very simple
yeah.
matchup.
I'm
6-11.
taking VCU.
Okay.
VCU,
You're just going
yes.
with these upsets.
You
I-
said you just.
I mean, I know North Carolina's taking a step back, but still.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean Caleb Wilson's out. That's the problem.
That is the
right now.
problem,
That
but I
is-
still
I
think
thi-
they'll be able to beat
I think
VCU.
if Caleb Wilson had been out for longer, they'd be much lower. I think the only reason they got a 6 seed is because
Yeah.
Caleb was there for most of the season.
Illinois Penn.
taking
Illinois.
Illinois there, though, like the Ivy League team.
I don't think we see a 3-14 this year.
Okay.
Probably.
What about St. Mary's and Texas A&M?
I'm taking Texas A&M.
I'm taking the Aggies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Texas A&M has the former head coach of Samford, Coach
that's
Bucky.
right.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Bucky Ball
Bucky
gave
Bucky
us a
Ball
lot
was
of
crazy.
problems back when he
Yeah,
was here because
he
the
was-
way he plays is very fast and aggressive. And it would be full court press on the first play of the game.
Oh my
and
goodness,
it was
yeah.
like,
That-
What's going on?
That is
man?
right. No, he did do that. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shout out Bucky Ball.
terrifying. Bad
Uh,
memories.
moving on to our last game of the which side is this? The South. Okay.
Yeah.
Houston.
We kinda
Houston
gotta
and
speed
Idaho.
through these if we
Well,
wanna
yeah,
make
we'll
it
go
through the whole
quicker.
bracket.
We'll go quicker. All right, we're taking Houston that one. Let's go over to the West. We got
Okay.
Arizona, Long Island. I'm taking
Arizona.
Sorry, Long Island.
Yeah.
You have a cool logo though.
Yeah, cool logo.
Uh,
Villanova and Utah State. Very.
I'm
interest-
taking Nova.
Yeah, I'll take. Yeah. I'll
I've
take
always
Nova.
liked Villanova.
Wow.
What? Wisconsin High Point.
I'm taking High Point. I think the High Point Panthers,
Mm-hmm.
they're a very interesting 5-12. This game is going to be a very, very interesting 5-12, is what I will say.
So
Okay.
yeah, I'm taking High Point on that one.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna stick with Wisconsin.
I'm definitely taking Coach Calipari in the Arkansas Hawaii.
Oh yeah, Calipari. That's an interesting thing to see how he's been doing with the new team.
He's been like
been
th-
cooking.
that SEC tournament.
That SEC
that was
tournament.
such
I
a
mean,
good
Arkansas was just amazing that
Arkansas
tournament.
Vanderbilt was such a
They
good
beat
final.
Louisville. They beat Tennessee. They
Yeah,
beat
they
the
know what they're
Commodores
doing.
twice.
I will say the Rainbow Warriors.
BYU, Texas.
Cool.
Yeah,
Cool
I
logo.
feel like how we move
Sorry, we
BYU,
we have a schedule.
AJ DeBonsa,
Yeah.
potential first overall pick,
Yeah.
definitely first round pick.
Mhm.
For sure. No,
Um,
yeah, for sure. I
Probably
mean,
top 3. It's probably going to be him, Darius Acuff, and Cameron Boozer.
Yeah.
I think I pick BYU easy.
Yeah, Texas looked a little shaky yesterday. I'm not really sold on them as a long-term contender.
I mean, yeah, they struggled against another 11 seed. I
Yeah.
think that they are not going to handle BYU.
no, yeah, I don't think so either.
Gonzaga.
Gonzaga, yeah,
Gonzaga,
sorry,
but
Kansas
It's time
State.
to give them back some.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to take Mizzou.
Mizzou, I'm taking the U.
Give me
I think it could go
Miami.
either way.
Give
Yeah,
me Miami.
it
Dan
could.
Morgan school.
Miami did well in one sport this year. They're not doing well in this one, too.
hmm Purdue,
Purdue.
yeah,
Purdue's so dominant. It's
it
ridiculous.
is ridiculous. Michigan,
Michigan.
Michigan.
I watched Howard and UMBC.
Yeah.
Howard almost lost. So I think it's Michigan easily.
The Georgia Bulldogs versus St. Louis. Give me the Dogs.
I You know what? I'll go one round of Georgia.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'll take the Dogs as well in that one.
I'm gonna take Tech. Everyone's talking about this Akron game, this Akron Texas Tech game, and saying Akron might upset. I think it's Tech.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so
I mean,
too.
Akron, I mean, they haven't really beat anyone who I have on the level of Texas Tech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take Bama.
Okay.
Alabama.
Alabama Hofstra, former Western player on that Hofstra team.
Oh, yeah, which one?
Brandon Miller
Oh,
Not the Charlotte Hornets.
or Brandon
Miller?
Morgan.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Brandon Morgan.
I've
Okay.
gotten very into Charlotte Hornets this season.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
LaMelo Ball scored 30
He
against
did.
the Heat
he
last
did.
night.
He cooked my team.
yep, he did.
Cooked the Heat. Pretty
Mhm.
ironic.
Nope.
I think I'm taking Alabama though, despite the Western link.
Yeah.
Hofstra's a good team. They won their tournament. I don't remember which conference, but they're good.
Yeah, Bama's a good team, too.
What do you think, Dom? Bama.
Bama, yeah.
Yeah.
Bama.
Tennessee versus the 11 play-in. So
Well,
first, it depends on
Yeah.
how the 11 play-in goes.
And I want Miami, Ohio.
I
to
want
win.
Miami to have a real game in the
Yeah.
round of 64.
Yeah.
It is kind of okay. Opinion. Maybe this is a crazy opinion.
Mhm.
It's kind of dirty what they did
Yeah.
to Miami,
Yeah.
Ohio, after going 32-1 in a
Because they
season.
didn't win their whole tournament, so
Yeah.
you can't make it in.
They got 31 straight games in a row,
Mm-mm.
and then they lose one, and they're like,
Sorry,
sorry.
guys.
"Sorry, guys. I don't know if you're even gonna make the
Sorry,
tournament."
guys, but we might want Auburn, and they've been,
Yeah, 18 and 16.
So if Miami of Ohio wins, are you taking Tennessee over them still? or-
I think if Miami, Ohio wins, yes, I'll take them over Tennessee.
Okay.
I think if SMU wins, Tennessee takes them.
I'm
That's a fair
still
point.
taking
So
Tennessee.
I'm going
Still staying
to
with
click
Tennessee?
the 11 seed for this
For now.
purposes of this bracket, but
Yeah.
I could change that after tonight.
I agree.
Virginia, Wright State. I'm taking Virginia.
I'll
Sure.
take Virginia.
Fascinatingly, they put Virginia and Furman on opposite corners of the bracket, so we don't have a repeat of 2023.
No, yeah, they don't
They
want
don't want no upsets.
They don't want that, no.
Yep.
Not that upset anyway. They
Moving-
want Furman out.
Moving on, we got Kentucky, Santa Clara. I'm taking actually
I'm
Santa
taking Santa Clara.
yeah.
Kentucky's cursed, man.
Yeah, I mean
Curse.
they've got a whole new coach, whole new team.
They're not
they aren't
getting
looking that
past
good.
that first
Yeah.
round.
No, they're
What? They were the ones that lost to Golke the other year, right?
I think they did.
Yeah.
They did.
Against- Yeah, the Oakland Magic.
I-
Um,
Iowa State or Tennessee State?
Iowa State.
All right.
Okay. Quick round of 32.
Okay.
All right,
let's just run through this.
let's just
Okay.
Duke,
Duke.
TCU.
Duke.
Duke,
Well,
St. John's, Kansas.
Kansas.
St. John's,
St. John's,
Michigan State.
Michigan State,
South Florida,
UConn.
UCF,
UCLA,
Oh, I forgot that was a contender in years. What? Florida.
Florida,
Vandy.
Vanderbilt,
Vandy,
Illinois.
North
Illinois.
Carolina.
I forgot that you have that as an option. Houston. I'm gonna take Texas A&M. Let's have fun.
I'm taking Houston.
Why not take Bucky Ball?
I think he could do
Yeah.
some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Arizona.
Arizona.
Over Villanova.
Yes.
Yeah, Arizona.
Yeah, probably a good call.
I'm gonna take Arkansas. I think Cal goes further.
I can take Arkansas as well.
I'm gonna take Wisconsin
I'm
just to be
taking-
different.
BYU over Gonzaga.
Yeah, same here. BYU.
Yeah, I mean Gonzaga, they haven't been able to finish lately.
I'm taking Purdue.
I will take Purdue as well.
Give me the U.
Okay.
I'm taking Michigan. I have an assumption on who you'll take there.
Well, I mean, theoretically they probably won't win, but I still got to go with the Dogs.
All right.
okay.
I'll take Michigan.
Texas Tech.
I'll take Tech over Bama.
I'm gonna take Virginia here.
Virginia over Tennessee. Yep.
Yeah, that's fair.
For me, it's over Miami,
Yep,
Ohio.
yep,
Iowa State.
yeah.
I'll
I
take
think
Iowa
that's
State as
fair.
well. All right. Sweet
Kansas.
16.
I want Kansas over Duke. I think it's time. I think Kansas UConn is what we
That's right,
see
we
in
have-
that Elite
We
Eight.
have so many. I have Duke being St. John's.
Yeah.
Uh,
I have that too.
What about I know where Michigan State UConn goes for you.
It's,
South Florida,
yeah, MSU.
UCF. Give me South Florida.
Give me the Spartans.
Oh, you're still South Florida all the way up there. My gosh.
I gotta
Uh,
have some.
Let's
upsets,
see.
you know?
Florida,
Yeah, I'll take Florida.
Yeah.
Illinois takes down A&M and Bucky.
I mean,
Ball.
honestly,
Yeah.
no. Give me Vandy because Vandy just beat Florida. I
Okay.
think they can do
Oh,
it.
actually, that's a good point. I'll
That is
take
a good-
Vandy
that
as
is
well.
a good point. Yeah.
Illinois over Texas A&M.
Okay.
Texas A&M over North Carolina.
I'll take Illinois.
I'm
over-
taking Arkansas over Arizona.
Yeah, same here.
I think that the one seeds are getting taken down mostly in this round.
Okay, I'm
uh,
taking Arizona over Wisconsin.
Taking Purdue over BYU.
Give me BYU over the U of Miami.
Braden Smith is their player to watch.
Yeah. The Dogs will be eliminated here, sadly, by Texas Tech, I think, in my bracket.
I'm going to keep Michigan
Ah.
going.
Yeah, I got Michigan going far.
I think Virginia is my other pick for the Elite Eight.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
fair.
Here's where we're going to see some differentiation
Yeah.
because some of us don't even have the
I
same
have
team.
I
Nope.
have Duke
UConn.
in Michigan State. I have
Mine
Michigan
are
State.
Kansas and UConn, so UConn.
Taking Michigan State there.
Illinois,
Yep. Taking
I'm
Illinois.
taking
making
Duke
this
over
live.
South Florida. I'm taking.
Arkansas over Purdue.
I'm taking Arkansas over BYU.
What's your South?
I have Texas A&M and Vanderbilt. I'm gonna go with Vanderbilt.
God.
From a
That's
Midwest,
a weird bracket.
from Midwest, I have Michigan beating Virginia.
I'm going to let Michigan make it to the Final Four, yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm gonna
UConn,
take
Arkansas
Arizona
for the
over
final.
BYU in Texas Tech, or I'm gonna take Virginia over Texas Tech. So in my Final Four, I have Duke, Vanderbilt, and Arizona and Virginia.
UConn, Illinois, Arkansas, Michigan.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
And I take UConn and Arkansas to the championship,
Gotta.
and I'm obviously choosing UConn because who would I be if I didn't?
I'm
Okay.
taking Duke and Virginia, and
I
I'm gonna
think
go with.
I'm going to go with
Duke.
174 points.
I'm gonna take. 174.
Give me 100 and.
I think that's going to be a high-score game if you
Yeah.
have Arkansas and UConn playing.
You good?
What a weird Final Four.
All
I
right.
I
What an
have-
odd bracket that
Okay.
was.
We'll
Yeah.
have to go a little bit quicker, I believe, through our
Well, we could just say it. You want to say it in one phrase?
women's.
Yeah.
Well, UConn wins, right?
Oh. Yeah, I
like
mean,
that's
yeah.
what's gonna happen.
Yeah, they're the best.
I mean, like
Who do you, here? We'll just say
got-
for time sakes.
Yeah.
I'll just
What's our
list-
Final Four?
yeah. Well, let me go to the women's
women's
bracket. I have made a couple of those. It feels a lot easier, and so it's like less upsetty
Mhm.
because I think I know what's gonna happen for most of it. There might be some 8-9s, some 7-10s.
8-9.
But anyways, Final Four. You
I'm gonna
asked.
use Stephen A. Smith's bracket. Let's see.
All right then.
There you go.
He's got
Uh,
UConn winning it all.
Of
Of
course
course
he
he
does.
does. What's he
Smart
gonna-
enough.
What's he gonna say?
He's got them over UCLA.
My seeds
Oh
are
shoot! I had the same
my
thing.
Final Four is UConn, TCU, LSU, West Virginia for some reason. Don't know where that came from. I know it's gonna be almost all 1 seeds.
Yeah.
But my final game, I put UConn, West Virginia. This is my favorite part. My points scored projection, 132, and you know why I put that?
Why?
Because I think UConn will score 85 points and West Virginia will score 45.
Dang.
Because
I mean-
that's what they do.
This bracket, he just put all 1 seeds in the Final Four.
I
so
mean,
it's- it's expected.
that
I
is pretty
suppose.
normal.
Yeah.
I do think regardless of who they play, they'll probably win by at least 20 based on how this season and last season went. Before their game on Saturday against Texas San
Yeah.
Antonio, they will be at 50 straight wins going into last season's tournament.
Wow.
So last season's tournament and a few games before that, up until the end of the Big East tournament this year, 50 straight wins right now for Gino Auriemma, Sarah Strong, and AZ Fudd.
Yeah. What game in this opening round are you looking forward to the most? If it's UConn, what's the game besides UConn you're looking forward to the most?
I'm not looking forward to the UConn, like the on the women's bracket.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to the first round UConn game necessarily because I know
Yeah.
it's going to be a blowout,
Mm-hmm.
or it should be.
Mhm.
I think I'd say I enjoy watching UC San Diego quite a bit.
Yeah.
They're very new to Division I play. They actually were in it last year in their first year of Division I play. You know what? I'll say I'm pretty interested in Louisville, Vermont. They're the other Catamounts.
The
That's
other?
a 314, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, Charleston is playing Duke. That's fun.
Oh yeah, College of
matchup.
Charleston. We
Yeah.
also have a former player, Tyja Beans from
Oh,
last year's
yeah,
women's
I
team,
remember her.
is at Charleston, and I watched as I think they won their last game. Charleston did by like
Yeah.
20 points or something.
Wow, that's impressive.
They're a good team in their conference.
So yeah, that's
Yeah, they beat Campbell 61 to 49.
Yeah.
There you
Something
go.
Western couldn't do.
Hey, it's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay,
that's
well,
true.
We got to bounce back. We got some
They also beat Florida
changes.
State.
We
Mm.
lost Tyja Beans. That was the
Yeah,
problem.
True.
there you go.
True.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Is there any like particular players, both on men's and women's side, that you guys are kind of looking forward to see?
For men's, I'll start with UConn. Alex Caravan, important player. 40% of his threes connect, which is pretty huge. Arkansas, Darius Acuff, obviously. DeBonsa, Boozer. You know, you've heard a lot of these names if you pay attention to men's
Yeah.
college basketball. Jeremy Fears, Jr. from Michigan State, if you're a Spartans fan for whatever reason.
I just picked them. That's me. I'm a fan.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
pretty cool.
Uh,
I like AJ DeMonte. He's pretty fun to watch. You
Yeah.
know, even though I'm not a big BYU fan, I can't
He's
deny
pretty
he's been a
good.
pretty
No,
great player.
Yeah, AJ's really good.
And
Like I was
then-
looking at his just stats and like even his tape. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I could see him going like first overall.
Also, I like Reagan Beers, who came to Cullowhee recently.
I was gonna say,
He
for-
has been and played in
was
Cullowhee.
gonna say-
Me and Dom got to watch that. I think. Did you come to that one as
I
well?
think I caught the end of it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That
No,
that
we-
game was. I mean, unfortunately, the mid-major to high major difference in women's college basketball typically is
Yeah.
a little bit stronger.
But you gotta
of
play
a
them sometimes.
gap. But it was still fun to watch. I mean, we played to the end of the game, which
Yeah.
is all you can ask for in those Power 5. I mean, same thing happened when we played Duke for the men's team.
Yeah.
I'd say Lauren Betts is one that I'm really interested in watching this year. She very good last year as well,
Big Ten Player of the Year.
and Defensive Player of the Year.
Mhm.
She last year she had been out of play for I think a full
Yeah,
year.
like a full year.
she-
Was she
for,
hurt
like,
or just?
I think that mental health, and
Oh,
so she's
okay.
like very outspoken about mental health and like
Well, that's
mental health
cool.
support.
It's
So
a nice
yeah,
story to see her coming back and balling
yeah,
out.
she's incredible.
Yeah.
She's good. Obviously for UConn again, AZ Fudd, Sarah Strong. Sarah Strong's on the lists for like awards potentially. Same with AZ. Sarah
Easy.
Strong's only a sophomore. If
Yeah.
she's gonna be like the best player if she isn't already by the end of her time at UConn.
Yeah.
She'll be the #1 pick whatever year she goes.
Probably.
So
Well, yeah, she's got. I mean, she's got a couple of years to.
maybe she'll also go to the wings like AZ's probably about to do
You know,
with Paige.
Or maybe she goes.
Well, they just finalized a new CBA. Bunch of
That is
raises
true.
for everyone. It's
Yeah,
nice.
that's good.
Congrats to the WNBA.
That's good.
Absolutely,
Love
yeah.
to see the W do good.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but we'll talk some WNBA and NBA
I
in
was going to
another
say, we got
episode.
ourselves some stuff, but that is going to do it for today's episode of We Talk Sports. Thank
Thanks
you,
for
gentlemen.
bearing with us as we did
Thank you
that.
for bearing with us.
great
This was going to be
brackets.
a long episode just
Yeah.
because of the bracket. Obviously, the women's one was kind of more, you kind of have an idea.
I
what's-
trust Stephen A. Smith. I'm sure he wouldn't steer me wrong.
I'm sure he's.
I think that there's the only options are the 1 seeds for the women's
Yeah.
tournament. Like especially, I think it comes down to UCLA, UConn, and then UConn's gonna beat them by 40 points or
man.
something.
Could be.
Yeah, maybe.
know.
Hey,
Good
it's Stephen A.
defense of
Smith.
Lauren Betts.
Yeah.
You know,
We'll see.
he knows ball.
He knows ball.
But that's going to do it for today's episode of We Talk Sports. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you, fellas, for joining me. Next time, we'll do a free agent episode with Jacob joining me, with Jacob joining me. So thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, go
Go
Cats!
Cats.